Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. Recently I got the chance to test drive the top-of-the-line Jeep Renegade Trailhawk off-road in Texas. A little bit over the rocks, a little bit over the stream. This is what I found out. I actually tested two of the Jeep Renegade Trailhawks here just outside of San Antonio, Texas. One was the color Anvil and the other Omaha Orange. The blue grade shade of Anvil is pretty cool, but only available on the top level Trailhawk. What you get with the Trailhawk 4x4 is Jeep's Trail Rated badge on the fender and all the hardware underneath to back it up. What's that? Well, to start with, it has 8.7 inches of ground clearance, nearly an inch more than the standard 4x4 Renegade. To help it actually do something out in the wild, it has the top-end Jeep Active Drive Low all-wheel drive system with a 20:1 crawl ratio. You can lock the center differential for ultimate traction, and of course it has the select terrain knob on the console with a rock mode. To protect its soft car-based underbelly, it gets skid plates, and red tow hooks poke out of the front and rear bumpers to give it some visual off-road cred. It's kinda cute. And to top off the butched-up charade, it gets chunky-looking 17-inch wheels with off-roady tires. All of this enables it to really do Jeep-like things. It can cross water up to 19 inches deep, it can run down dirt trails at speed, and it can even crawl up rocky hills with a level of credibility that backs up those trail-rated badges on its fenders. It feels solid enough out here with an impressive 8.1 inches of wheel articulation, which is honestly a lot for a car-based crossover. And in my day with it, I didn't scrape the bumpers, as it does have 30+ degrees of approach angle and 34+ degrees of departure angle. What's not so impressive to me is that the Trailhawk is only available with a 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine and mandatory 9-speed automatic transmission. It has 180 horsepower, which is fine, but this engine remains as rough and thrashy as the old World engine on which it's based. And the clunky 9-speed automatic transmission just needs to be chucked and replaced with something else. Anything else, even a CVT would be an improvement. Jeep offers a splendid 1.4-liter turbocharged engine with a 6-speed manual in other Renegade models, but unfortunately, not in the Trailhawk. Maybe that'll change in time. Sitting behind the wheel of the Jeep Renegade Trailhawk offers up a mixed bag as well. The interior quality and build is decent enough, but it leans a bit on the Rubbermaid side of the materials world. But for a Jeep, this is probably a good thing, as Rubbermaid lasts. Its design might not appeal to all, and the seating position and view out is something I've never really quite warmed up to. It takes some getting used to. But the good side of this cabin is that it comes in some bright trims and color combinations, and the available removable roof panels are pretty neat. As tested, the price of the Jeep Renegade Trailhawks I tested here came in at $32,000 and some change, fully loaded. For a vehicle that starts at just under $18,000, this to me is a pretty big piece of cake to take a bite out of. This is especially a tough math problem when you consider that you can get into a far more capable Jeep Wrangler for that kind of change, albeit one not quite as well equipped with goodies. But alas, the Renegade is far less thirsty of fuel if it's a daily driver and likely costs less to insure. Well, that's it for my first test drive in the Jeep Renegade Trailhawk. Now, I really have to admit I had a little bit of fun taking the little guy out there doing a little bit of off-roading, and if you're really into off-roading, you're probably laughing at this a little bit because it's a car-based crossover. But here's the thing, if you're looking at car-based crossovers, a compact, there's only one vehicle in the class that actually does have some trail-rated off-road capability, and that is the Jeep Renegade. So it has that going for it. Click on the link right here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I test drive one, sometimes two vehicles every single week, and we have a new video almost every single day, so there's always something new. So stay tuned.